I'm Courtney, and this is Angie, and we wanted to give you a little bit of information about joining LuLaRoe. We are super excited that you want more information about how to get involved. We first wanted to let you know a little bit about us. I am on my 10th year of teaching. Angie is on her 8th year of teaching. And that's actually where we met. So we are both full-time teachers, and we are also full-time mommies and wives. I have a sadly 1-year-old, and Angie's daughter is only 6 weeks behind. And we have found that it has been so far completely doable to balance it all. So we wanted to give you a little bit more information about the company itself.
Okay, so some statistics for you. In the first year, LuLaRoe, this is only their 3rd year, so the first year they had $3 million worth of sales. In the second year, it jumped to $9.8 million. 2015, it hit over $55 million. Crazy, crazy, crazy. They are on track to hit over $1 billion within the next 3 years.
And to
Oh my
us,
gosh.
being math teachers, those numbers were insane. And I jumped on the LuLaRoe train, and I saw Facebook party after Facebook party, and I saw this stuff selling like hotcakes, and I was like, I want that. I want to sell that. So it took several weeks of convincing both of our husbands that this was a good idea. And here we are. And we're really, really excited with the direction that LuLaRoe is taking us. So what we first want to tell you is a little bit about, so you're interested, now what? As of now, LuLaRoe has created an awesome onboarding package for you. In that package is included 6 different styles of clothes. Now, those 6 different styles are going to change based on what the top selling items are. So we think this option's great because you don't have to pick anything. They're going to pick it for you. They're going to say, this is what sells best. This is what we want you to set you up with. So currently in the package, you will get 330 pieces
Amazing.
of clothes.
Amazing.
330. Now, this number's kind of scary. It's okay. It's going to cost $5,310.50. Yeah, that was what we had to convince our husbands about. We get it. That is a huge number. But 330 pieces of clothes, that's a huge number. So that cost is not a fee. It is you getting a lot of awesome clothes for your customers to shop from. Now, in addition to that, you do have the option of an add-on, which is 80 pieces, and that would be the kids collection. So that would include kids leggings in both sizes, as well as the new Gracie top. And if you were to add that on, you would then get 25 free items that LuLaRoe would pick for you. And those 25 items are going to be a different style than the other 6 that you're getting in your onboarding package.
So it'd be like you would have 8 different lines. Well, including the kids, that would be like 9 or 10 different styles to start off with.
Amazing! Cha-ching! So yes, a lot of money. And we had to convince our husbands that this was a good idea. And I think we also convinced each other it was a good idea. And there would be days that I would be like, yes, we need to do this. And Angie would be like, no, you're crazy. And to be honest, she didn't even own any LuLaRoe. Yeah, sad face on that one. But she's converted.
Yes.
So how did we do it? Tell them how we did it.
So after we decided, like, this is what we're gonna do it, we're gonna try it, we can go through and tell you details of what to do, how to do it in the future after you onboard. But we decided that we opened up a credit card and we started this business with no money out of our pockets. So if that money And I know people keep saying, like, I don't have $5,000, $6,000, $7,000 in my bank account, or I really don't feel comfortable taking that money out of our savings account.
Because we have bills to pay.
I mean, we were right there with you.
Mm-hmm.
So to start a company and not have any of that financial risk, we didn't feel it as much when it's on a credit card. Now, I know you obviously have to pay a credit card off, but we opened up a credit card that had 15 months of 0% financing. So it just relieves some of that stress and makes it not feel like, oh my gosh, we have to sell because how are we going to pay back our bank account? And we need that money. I need to pay bills and I need to get groceries. Like, so it didn't affect us in that sense. So it just, we got the excitement and we got to do it without feeling stressed. And I think that just helps alleviate. So if you have the opportunity to open up a credit card and get all of the initial inventory on a credit card, I honestly, we recommend that being the best way.
Absolutely.
So that's kind of where we started, how we got into it. That's helped convince our husbands that they didn't see the stress of taking money out of our personal bank accounts.
So, like, what if you're freaking out and your husband's think, these clothes aren't going to sell? Who's going to pay $35 for a shirt? Who's going to spend $25 on a pair of leggings? Girlfriend? Boyfriend? Whoever's out there. Show your husband or wife a Facebook pop-up. Show them all this sold, show them how it works, and make sure they realize how it works, because look at these gorgeous tops. They're going to sell. Okay, so what if you sign up and they don't sell? The awesome thing is that anyone on our team, which we have an awesome team named Rock and Row, super cute name too, anyone on our team will buy your products from you at wholesale. So what you pay for them, someone will buy them from you. And worst case scenario, if no one wants it, LuLaRoe will take back your clothes, and you just have to pay a 15% restocking fee. So that way you would end up losing a little bit of money, but you're not going to be out the $5,300 that it takes to get started. So honestly, totally worth a try.
Yeah.
So yes, a lot of money, and so far Angie and I have been in this month and a half, and we currently have a little over 1,000 members in our group, which we are so excited about because we did not randomly go through and add all of our friends, which would have been the easy thing to do. We personally hate when people add us into groups. And we didn't want to do that. So our 1,000 members are people who have added themselves, or a friend has said, hey, you should really join LuLaRoe, Angie, and Courtney VIP because they're the best. And so we're really happy with that. In our month and a half, we've also made enough money that we could have already paid off our initial investment. Now, I say could because since we have that handy dandy 0% credit card, all we have to do is pay our monthly payment, which for us is currently $65, which is completely doable. That's 2 shirts. We sell 2 shirts and we can pay our credit card for the month. And so we have chosen to take all of our money and to just keep buying more clothes because we know that truly the way to make this business big and great is to have clothes, because clothes are what attract your customers. And so more clothes, more customers, more money.
Right.
So in a month and a half, we could have paid it off. And honestly, we could have still had plenty of clothes, even having it paid off. But we onboarded with between 300 and 400 pieces, and now we're up to between 600 and 700 pieces, which we're really, really excited about.
All in a month and a half.
Month and a half. So we hope we didn't bore you. But honestly, now is really the time to hop on board. LuLaRoe has plans to go international in 3 to 5 years, which means now. Hop on now, so that when those ladies and gentlemen overseas are starting to onboard, that they're joining your team, and you're getting them excited about it. So honestly, if you have any questions at all, we are more than happy to answer them. Nothing is too personal. We
Right.
ask a million questions ourselves whenever we were considering it, and down to the nitty gritty details. Ask us how much time we spend, ask us specific numbers. We would be more than happy to answer any of that.
Yes. So we will make you another video if you have questions. We can talk to you in email. We can talk to you on the phone. We can meet you in person. We can do anything that works for you. If we need to convince your husbands, we will convince your husbands.
We will.
We want you to be as excited as we are, and this is the way to go. So we're super excited.
Thanks for listening.
Yeah. So
And we'll be in touch soon. Bye.
bye.